Yesterday we were out and about hunting for some giant pronghorn antelope, and along the way we picked up a track from a max weight muley buck. Now I'd like to find out how big it is, so today that's going to be our mission. 250. Now the rifle that we have is not exactly ideal for this distance, but we're going to make do. And it seemed like it was an awesome hit. That's because it was. He's going down. Yeah, so what I meant by saying this rifle isn't exactly the perfect rifle for that distance is, well, we're using the 7.6 by 39, and it's kind of the lowest caliber weapon that we can use for the mule deer. So yeah, it's not going to be amazing, but it'll do the job. It will definitely do the job. And we held kind of just below the spine. I was kind of hoping that we might be able to catch the top of the spine and the lung at the same time, but it seems like we got more drop than that. And yeah, let's go find him. Well, we got blood here, but it's not looking too promising, and that's because we actually didn't take the shot here. Whoa, we kicked up another herd of muley as we're coming down here to track down our buck, and it looks like there's 2-3 different bucks in this herd, as well as a doe. Now, like I said before, we're still looking for that absolute giant that I haven't seen yet, but we know his tracks down here, so we know he's definitely around here somewhere. Meanwhile, we got our buck laying right here. Let's take a look at him. Oh, I forgot it's super early in the morning, so we actually couldn't find the tracks right away. Until I decided to turn the flashlight on, and well, that helped out quite a bit. But our buck is right here. It's gonna be a 234.6, and it is gonna make gold. But what's cool about this is it's a blonde and it has snow on his back, so it's super cool. Our shot was 241 yards, and it almost hit the heart. Right on the money. Perfect shot. Wow. But more importantly, look how cool this buck looks. That is an awesome buck. Wow. There's a good buck, a 220 plus muley cutting across right there. We gotta get on him and hold a pretty good lead. We gotta try and line up a shot. Oh my God, we connected. Holy no way. We held a super far lead on him, and even the follow-up shot was even further ahead of him. But the percentage dropped pretty quick, and our buck is down right there. Let's go get him. So either one of the shots was amazing and the other shot didn't do anything, or both shots were somewhat decent and combined it went down really quick. But then again, I honestly think it would have had to have been the first one. It would have had to have been one of the shots was amazing. It just would have had to have been that. Yep, there he lays. So a wolf busted out, and I was getting lined up on him. Next thing you know, I see this muley busting out across this field. And he's a dandy. A real good buck. 240 inch. So let's see where we took the shot on this thing. I don't even see any blood or any spot at all from this buck, but the first shot was unbelievable. A 200-yard lung, liver, and stomach shot on the run. 225 on him. So yeah, we were holding a good lead, but it still wasn't even quite enough. However, lung and liver is pretty impressive. And the follow-up shot dropped way low. Looks like he jumped up to bolt. And it didn't really do much, as you can see, 3%, but yeah, very nice. I honestly think that this shot here did better than if we just centered the lung. The fact that we got lung, liver, and intestine is kind of incredible. All right, we got ourselves into a bit of a predicament here, and one of these happens to be a giant mythical, so I wouldn't mind trying to put kind of an epic shot on him. Oh, he's getting too close. Oh my God, I think we did connect. We freaking shot a female. Where's the big mythical? We did not shoot a female, we hit our mythical. And now we hit him again. And he's going down. Heck yeah. All right. Oh, money. Heart shot. Okay, so we're trying to be careful here because there could be some mule right around the corner. Oh, misfire, misfire. Ooh, 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 really? Oh. All right, now they're just playing tricks on us. So, oh, I shot the one we already shot. Oh. All right. Not bad. How the heck is that thing still running? Okay. Lung, liver, intestine. And our huge mythical is one of these. Ooh, yeah, we hardly have any time. Let's pick him up. Oh, both shots. First shot got stomach at 13 yards. Interesting. Then another stomach shot at 17 yards, but almost a 38, so luckily he wasn't quite close enough to be a diamond. So I've been looking for quite a ways now, and I figured for sure he should be at this lake. Well, he's not, but something pretty cool is though, and that happens to be what I'm talking about. This huge bull moose. He's out there at about 100 yards. That's the only negative thing about this, is the fact that it's going to be kind of an epic shot, since we can't use the 7.6, of course. On the bull moose, we're going to be using the compound bow. And yeah, it's going to be a 120 yard shot. 124. We hit that thing so far back, but I think we drilled him. Watch that bull. Watch that bull. Oh my God, he's down. He is down. Now, it was for surely a single lung, because if it was intestine, he'd still be running. And he might be going down right around now. But since he went down that quick, I'm thinking we got a lung hit. I mean, we for surely got intestine. I'm not gonna doubt that, but I'm saying if we only got intestine, then he would have been still running. So that's why I think we for surely did get a single lung and or liver. All right, let's take a look at this massive bull. We hit him way far back in the hind quarter, but he was quartered directly away from us. And look at that rack. That's actually a pretty sweet looking bull. Holy. Not only that, you can see where the antler kind of went into the snow there. Super cool. And it looks like if we walk over it, it kind of presses it back down. Very nice. All right, well, let's pick it up. It's gonna be, oh my God, I didn't know it was gonna break 250s. I did not know it was gonna break 250s. Holy, but it's gonna be a 252.83. Oh my God, and we ended up getting a double lung shoulder blade shot. Forget the fact that I said intestine, because we didn't even hit intestine. In fact, we didn't even touch the intestine. Well, we're gonna figure it out right now. That is what we did. We just missed the intestine. Went actually over the top of the intestine is what we did. So that worked out in our favor. Not that it wouldn't have probably went through and potentially got double lung either way. Had we been down another inch, it would have hit intestine, liver, and double lung. But where we hit there is lung, opposite lung, and then opposite shoulder blade at 125 yards. Wow, what a shot. And we definitely connected on that bull. Holy. That is one massive, massive rack on that thing. I mean, I've been looking absolutely everywhere for a track, for any kind of sign whatsoever of this mule deer or the herd that he's in, and I can't find a single thing until now. Right there is our giant buck. It's a 250 plus, and he's out there a heck of a long ways. So we're gonna try and square up here and see if we can't get a shot. I mean, I've spent so much time. Literally, I've spent the last 3 hours real time just looking for a track, Couldn't figure out anywhere where there was a track on this buck. Of course, now we're getting attacked by this bison, so I'm going to try and hit it in the spine. Try another spine shot. And try a heart shot. Oh my god. Alright, he went down. Whew. Of course, we're shooting the 420s right now because that's all I had time to grab. Ooh, there's a good buck. Where the heck did he come from? I mean, I've literally been spending the entire... Well, I didn't hunt this part, but I hunted all the way around this whole ridgetop. All the way up in here. We started early in the morning and couldn't find this buck anywhere. I had his track right here yesterday. And so, well, we found him. We definitely found him. And there he is, right there, at 225 yards away. Alright, let's get ready. Tried for a heart shot. Did not get it. Oh my god, don't tell me. Why did I have to do that? Why did I try for a heart shot on this big of a buck? Alright. We need to follow up. Pay attention to that buck. We got this whole mountain in front of us here. We need a follow-up opportunity. There he is. Right there. 300 yards away. He's slowing up. He's slowing up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, he's trotting straight away from us. Now he's going sideways. What the heck? We got a whole pack of wolves up there. Oh, that turned him around. Oh my god, that turned him right around and now he's coming back towards us. Dude, that was so cool. All right, he's coming right in. He is coming right in. Now this time, we gotta make this shot count. Pay attention to this buck. Where'd he go? Oh no, I lost him. That's a good 3, but I lost sighting. There he is. Oh, he's coming right for us. Well, we can't take him on the run. No way. Gotta get him to slow down. I think we made a clean miss. Yeah, luckily it was a clean miss. Nope, it wasn't. I think. Hopefully there's no blood here. There's blood. There is blood. Ooh, there's a good ram. I can't believe he didn't slow down. After all that, he may have went down. And honestly, if he did, that's fine. He didn't. He did not even go down after all that. There's just way too many animals in here to be able to keep track of these things. Including our giant buck, which... Oh, he went down. That's where he went. Alright. Now we're going to go over here and look at how close that shot was from being a heart shot. But obviously it wasn't. However, at the same time, there's a chance that maybe we couldn't make it through the shoulder blade. There is a slight chance that that could be what happened. Blood here. We're about to get attacked by a whole pack of wolves. All right, come on, wolves, bring it on. Oh, headshot. Reload. Ah. There's a nice spine shot. Still took us out. Ooh, barely got that thing in time. Oh my god. Heart shot. Oh, it's not as... That's why that would have been... That should have been a heart shot. Oh my god. Reload! Oh. Well then, talk about stacking them up. Oh, that was a hard shot. Still didn't bring it down. Interesting. Whoa, what the heck was that? Double lung liver? Brain shot? Another one there? I don't want to lose sight of our track from our buck, which... that should be his track? It is. It's like an old track though. All right, there he is at 260. And our shot, oh, went right underneath the lung at 229 yards. This thing drops just a tiny bit. And then we try to get him on the run. I mean, that's up there for one of our biggest ones for quite a while. Of course, not compared to the great one, but I think we got a 275, I believe is our biggest one. We've been waiting on an opportunity to get this diamond potential beaver down for quite a while now, and it hasn't been easy. In fact, we really haven't had much of a chance. We could have taken a 100-yard shot with a bow, but that would have been a little ridiculous. So we decided to try and get up on higher grounds so we can look down on this giant diamond potential beaver. So she's out there at 300. And we're gonna take her from right here. Just as soon as I feel confident about the shot. Just like that. Just like that. We got her, finally. Whew. Now, I would like to take down some more beaver here, but we're not going to do it because we don't want to potentially lose this zone. And that's pretty much the only one that we wanted. Right there. All right. Which is going to be a 28.65 gold. Just shy of diamond, but she is an absolute monster beaver. I forgot that the female beaver can actually be diamond. It's a little confusing the fact that you would say a she, but yeah, no, this is a she, and it was a 320-yard lung, liver, intestine shot. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Well, anyways, on that count of a 63-pound beaver, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Yep, I was really hoping we'd get like 15, 20 beaver at once, but they just kind of outsmarted us.